So we've come down the allotment today, just getting ready to set up for no dig. So we've brought 2 big bags of cardboard boxes, which are going to be invaluable because we're going to put those. This one's full of wool here, but don't know if we're going to use that or just for mulching, because apparently that might attract slugs. So we're going to use that to transform this end plot here, which is the one that's most ready at the moment. And we're going to lay a whole layer of cardboard down just to smother everything that's there, and then we will put some fresh compost on top, which we're going to bring in. The soil here isn't particularly good from what our neighbours have been telling us. We're having a good old chat with other people on the allotment. Really helpful to get information from from people who are already here, who know the land. And the lady on the next plot actually used to look after this one, so she was able to tell us what some of the things were. We just discovered this bush on the end here. There is a cherry. I had no idea. I was going to chop it down and I saw it was in flower, and she said, "Oh no, that's a cherry, don't chop that down." And these bushes over here, which I thought was some random tree, actually jostaberries, which I never heard of. It's like a cross between a gooseberry and a blackberry, apparently. It's supposed to be very nice. There's the dead hawthorn tree that we chopped down. I think it was actually 2 trees that we chopped down that were wild, which shouldn't have been on the plot. So a whole pile of brambles over here. That took some time to take down. And there's always wood everywhere, because whoever had the plot previously, they really liked making beds out of wood, so there's always rotting wood everywhere that they left in place. So we're going to use this to hold the mulch in place. We're going to use this to hold the cardboard in place when we actually put it on the plot. So yeah, we'll see how we get on. We're going to be setting up this compost bin today. We've got this double composter over here, which is not the best construction. It's very, I mean, the wood would have been fine, but they put like hippo bags in there, like bags that we used for aggregate from New Milton Sand and Ballast by the looks of it. And the problem with that is they rip and they tear with the spines. Oh, hello blackbird. With the spines on the brambles, so we might have to reinforce those, get some more wood around the edges, make it into a better composter bin. We found this under the brambles as we were chopping them down, so that gives you some idea how big the brambles were, because you couldn't see that at all. It was completely obscured by brambles, which went all the way across there, all the way down the edge as well. We've completely got rid of them now. Worked very hard on that, so we're going to set this one up today and see if we can find something to use for a lid for it, because that seems to be missing as well. So I finished setting up the compost bin now. It's got a makeshift lid on top. Everything is a bit part here. It was all kinds of crap when we arrived. Nothing really matches or fits, but there's lots of things you can do with it. So removed the poles from around the vine. I don't actually want the vine. Very difficult to look after in this climate or have anything edible come off it, so I'm going to probably chop that back and release the jostaberries from its grip. I'll do that next time. Recovered a cultivated blackberry here. Poor little thing, wasn't doing very well. I think that's another one down here, this little stem, another cultivated blackberry. You can tell because they haven't got big spines on them. The wild ones have got spines, the cultivated ones haven't. We've got some more cultivated ones down here which were completely swamped with brambles when we first got the plot. So it's looking a lot tidier now, looking a lot better. We've got about 6 black sacks of rubbish to take down the tip. Which will be a job for another day. But looking a bit better now, and the little Robin's very happy with us. He's been happily following me around, eating up the wormies. So yeah, we're getting there.